was narrated by Mother Juwariya bint al-Harith. People say, what? Her name is Juwariya, one of the beautiful names. And by the way, this name was chosen by the Prophet ﷺ because her original name was Barra, the righteous one. And the Prophet used to change names that had self-praise in them. So he changed her name from Barra to Juwariya. And one of my daughter's name is Juwariya. And whenever I tell people that her name is Juwariya, as when registering or going to the hospital, people say, why? Why so horrible name? Because they don't know that this is the mother of the believers, the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, Juwariya. The Prophet went to Fajr prayer early and came after the sun had risen, while Mother Juwariya was on her position making dhikr. So approximately an hour and a half, maybe a little bit less. So when the Prophet entered the house, he said, I said a number of phrases, a number of words that are more in the weight of the scale than all what you have said while sitting this hour and a half. What was these words? The Prophet ﷺ taught us to say in the morning,
سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته.
how perfect Allah is, and I praise Him by the number of His creation and His pleasure, and by the weight of His throne and the ink of His words. And the sunnah is to say these phrases or words 3 times in the morning, not in the evening. And it's an issue of dispute, but this is the most authentic opinion. So imagine, Subhanallah wa bihamdih, adada khalqih, this is number. Wa rida nafsih, this is description. Wa zinata arshih, this is weight. Wa midada kalimatih, the ink of His words, which has no end, this incubates all of the previous 3. Saying this is a form of exaggeration, meaning that I'm saying how perfect Allah is. I'm saying glorify be Allah and praise be to Him without an end. Because the number of His creation is not known to us. The pleasure of Himself is endless. The weight of His throne is beyond our imagination. And the ink that is used to write His instruction and commands and orders are endless. So I am praising Allah, I am glorifying Allah to that extent.